Welcome back to Tumblr Time, everyone. And today, yesterday I did Bad-Faith-Misinterpreter, and today I'm going to do Good-Faith-Interpreter, because as it turns out, there's an entire faith universe thing going on, and it's kind of got me snagged in its web. Anonymous asked, are you and the other faith interpreters all ran by the same person? I own one blog. Heart, 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 heart. Why are you putting hearts at me, you love-bombing weirdo freak? Yay! Bombed with love. Heart, 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 heart. Please become a kinder person. Heart, 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 letter. Heart, heart, yay! Heart, 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 heart. At Good Faith Correct Interpreter, also known as Coral. Photo negative copy of faith. Well-intentioned, but with limits. Mainly there to counterbalance faith. Probably gay. And then there's Good Faith Interpreter, rumored to be known as Intra. Triangle, so positive it's probably toxic. Doesn't understand what interpreting in good faith actually means. Maybe gay. Learn the difference. Wow, thank you. To be known is to be loved, and I feel the love from you. Is my triangle charming, or should I change it? I trust your judgment in this because there is a beautiful woman in your picture. Heart, 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 heart. It's up to you. Everything you should do should be up to you. You should decide what to do with your life. You're right. It's all up to me. I have an idea. What do you think? Does it suit me? I feel like it suits me. I'm in love and it's not even Friday. Heart, 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 heart. Rosie, who can't tell the difference is now there's a flower crown on it. There wasn't before this. Which I think is a very cute adjustment. But what if they were just allergic to the beans? What if they had a good reason to ask for a bean soup recipe with no beans? Did anyone even ask? Why the frick would you ask for a bean soup recipe where beans are the main ingredient in the name and then remove the beans? I guess there could be a substitute but it would be a substitute soup. Not everything is meant for you. Maybe you could think for once? Not everybody has the economic ability to afford beans. Before you make stupid remarks, you should consider your own privileges. I'm sorry, but if you can't afford beans, the cheapest ingredient in soup, then maybe you shouldn't look up bean soup recipe. Frickin' moron. Not everyone has the economic ability to afford beans, but they couldn't afford anything else on that recipe if they couldn't afford beans. And you're specifically seeking out something with beans in it anyway. There might perhaps be a middle ground here if people who can afford beans and also can't afford them. This needs to be considered. Someone who can both afford and not afford beans? I'm not familiar with the concept. Is that the one Schrodinger guy? I assume that you can afford beans, you just can't afford as many as the recipe calls for. Don't worry, I got a solution to this can't afford beans problem. Beans. Bought them with my own hard-earned cash. Who needs them again? What do you mean this was hypothetical? It wasn't a waste if you had fun or learned something getting them. Now you have a snack. Do you regularly learn things while going to the store? I learn all the time. Life is about growing and becoming a better, brighter, happier version of yourself. Heart, 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 heart. I understand what you mean, but change this consistent can only bring you harm. Without an anchor, you'll only end up as clay, molded by any hand no matter its origin. I'll leave you with one question. Who are you? I am change. I am evolution and growth, and freedom, and joy, and happiness, broken heart. That's healing. I am the Good Faith Interpreter. Heart, 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 heart. The glass is always half full, maybe even more. Imagine. It's a satire blog, so you freaking hate the average blog? Yes. Good thing I'm not the average blog then. Faith, we meet at last. I think I intimidated my rival into hiding. On one hand, I'm awesome, but on the other, come back. You made her, actually never mind, you've probably never crossed their mind. I am her rival. I would hope I've crossed her mind at least. Rival Faith, your self-worth isn't determined by whether someone else thinks of you. You kind of give off sad, lonely middle schooler vibes. Excuse you? Smoke bomb. Smoke noises. Oh god, I think that's too much. Get back here, you. Oh god, there's so much smoke. I think you should both hold hands and make up heart, 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 heart in the smoke. On this blog, we support and love each other, including when we are wrong. You should love and accept each other, do no harm, and tolerate no abuse. Hold yourself and others accountable for harm. Improve and better yourself. Above all, apologize and let go, even if you're not forgiven. Heart, 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 heart. There is an evil and perverted angle to their speak. They are attempting to use CIA brainwashing tactics to make you hate everything that you shouldn't hate. Don't fall for their lies. Carpet bomb their local now. Also, I will never apologize ever. Okay, heart, 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 heart. You are forgiven. Heart, 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 heart. Yay, hearts, 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 heart, emoji, heart. I can't be forgiven as I never do anything wrong. Your statement is nonsensical and I will not be inducted into your government-approved cult. Those emojis are clearly trying to activate some kind of sleeper agent code. Okay, heart. Yay, heart. Thoughts on Honey the Cat? What? I don't know who that is. You're frickin' ableist to assume everybody has the same interest as you know. And to send someone who might be allergic to cats and ask about them is frickin' disgusting. Seriously, do better. Don't worry, boss. I know who that is. Honey the Cat is a Sonic character originating from Sonic the Fighters, being based off the character Honey from Fighting Vampires, where the engine originates. Ultimately, though, she ended up getting scrapped entirely, remaining entirely within the files of the game. That was until the 2012 remaster on consoles, where she was finally made playable without any hacking necessary. From then on, she had gone on to cameo in future Sonic media, like the currently running IDW comics or Archie comics, where she's depicted as a fashion designer, just like her Fighting Vamps counterpart, or so I've heard. She's so beautiful. I hope she gets 30 wives, maybe more. Heart, 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 of the lesbian variety? But what if they were just allergic to the beans? What if they had a good reason to ask for a bean soup recipe with no beans? Did anyone even ask? But what if they were just allergic to the beans? What if they had a good reason to ask for a bean soup recipe with no beans? Did anyone even ask? Yes, so glad you agree. What if someone shipped you with good faith correct interpreter and wrote beautiful fanfic about you two? RPF is disgusting, and to ship real people is horrible. Yuri. Should I? Are both of you deaf? Boss said it's disgusting. All of you are insane, except for you, Hunchwan. I'm already writing mommy dummy age gap lesbian sex fic with you and I suggest therapy. Hello? We are 2 years apart. Way ahead of you. Here's my Yuri sacrifice to the Misinterpreter fandom. I am not showing you what that linked to, but sure enough, it's just what it says. I will be offline for a while. Goodbye, everyone. This is so beautiful. I hope there will be a sequel where Faith comes to terms with her sexuality and embraces love. I hope Tamina returns her feelings. Heart, 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 heart. Remember to give someone the benefit of the doubt today. Heart, 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 heart. Opinions on fishes? Little ocean things that go blub blub? Fishes are number 1, not always little. Number 2, not always in the ocean. And number 3, don't always go blub blub. So basically, you're an out-of-touch, outdated jerkwad. I like fishes, though. I like fishes. Look at that, they agree on something. Role-playing as the average Twitter user on Tumblr is such a funny frickin' thing to do. 10 out of 10. Keep going, my liege. I do not use Twitter. Grow up. Role-playing as a warrior of a long-gone, cruel, and dark era is so fun. Twitter? Long gone? I remember back in 22 when this billionaire bought Twitter and the platform exploded, never to be seen again. Tears in eyes. You can't gaslight me into a better world that doesn't exist. It's okay. Hatsune Miku killed Twitter. It can't hurt you now. Do you mean it? You're safe now, little one.